I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees The Ugly Truth with Ken, and we're going to be calling tonight's Game 2 of the live play-by-play between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees in the Bronx. Hopefully we see a better result than we did last night with that disappointing loss and our bullpen implosion. So for our New York Yankees, we have young Elmer Rodriguez being called up to the major leagues to take the start for this evening's game. And I believe he'll be in there for Max Fried for the next couple of starts. But we're going to get this one underway with the lineups. For today's Astros lineup, leading off playing shortstop is going to be Pena. DHing and hitting out of the 2-hole will be Yordan Alvarez. In the 3-hole at third base will be Isaac Paredes. Cleaning up and at second base is going to be Jose Altuve. In the 5-hole will be center fielder Dalton Varsho. In the 6-hole will be first baseman Christian Walker. In the 7-hole will be left fielder Taylor Trammell. In the 8-hole will be Cam Smith playing right field. And bringing up the rear is going to be their catcher, Christian Vasquez. On the bump today is Lambert. For our New York Yankees, Trent Grisham will be playing center field and leading off. In the 2-hole will be DH Ben Rice. In the 3-hole will be the hitting machine Luis Garcia Jr. playing first base. In the 4-hole will be left fielder Cody Bellinger. In the 5-hole will be shortstop George Lombard Jr. In the 6-hole will be right fielder Spencer Jones. In the 7-hole will be second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the 8-hole will be catcher Austin Wells. And bringing up the rear will be third baseman Jose Caballero. And on the bump for the Yankees is going to be Elmer Rodriguez. We are just a few minutes before first pitch. So we'll do some of the precursors up front. Starting with, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 9 votes. And our active poll is, in Elmer Rodriguez's 4th call-up to the Yankees, will he secure his first major league win? Your answers are yes, no, and I don't know. 3 possibilities. So if you haven't, drop your vote, let your voice be heard, and your vote be counted. As you know, every live play-by-play, we strive for 30 likes. Currently, we're at 11, so we're 19 away from hitting that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 879 subscribers. Our next milestone is 880, and so we're 1 away from that. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them every day. Matter of fact, I dropped 2 of them today. Last one was just about half hour ago or so. So if you haven't, check those out. Let me know what you think. And I also host open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball. So if these things appeal to you, then please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. And I want to thank Mitch Kotsky of the Hardcore Sports Network for simulcasting our live play-by-play today. So thank you, Mitch, for all that you do. So how are we feeling about tonight's game, guys and gals out there in the internet land? Drop your comments and let me know what you're thinking. And I'm going to give a shout out to Yanks for Life, Margaret, Natalie, Jonathan, Nicole, and Nancy. Thank you for hopping in the stream and making comments. There are more of you out there, and when you chime in, I will give you a shout out. If you did not hear it, Fernando Cruz has been placed on the IL. Being called up to the New York Yankees to replace him is Michael Fulmer, former Detroit Tiger, Chicago Cub, and Los Angeles Angel. So another fresh arm for our bullpen. And Yan Rodriguez is stepping out of the dugout and heading to the bump to throw the last of his warm-up pitches before first pitch. Like I said, this is ERC's 4th call-up to the major leagues. He has the potential to be in here for a little bit, so I want to see what this young man has to offer. He has been doing very well down there in Scranton, and I hope it shows up here. So how are we feeling about tonight's game? All right, let's see. Dancy's feeling very optimistic. Last night's loss was disappointing because it was so close. I think they'll overcome it tonight. Well, last night's loss was disappointing in the fact that our lockdown bullpen couldn't seem to hold anything together. Hopefully that is not the same tonight. Hey, Ronald, welcome to the stream. And Rodriguez is saying a little bit of prayer before he throws his first pitch. Pena is headed to the plate. And the first pitch is on the way. And the sinker is just a bit low and inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Pena swings and fouls that sinker off. Count is 1-1. Looks like Erod or ERC has got a little bit of velocity in there. That's 98 and 97 mile an hour sinkers. Got a little bit of go-go juice there. And the next pitch is on the way. And that is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Steven Jankowski is the home plate umpire. He is in his second major league season as umpire. He's considered neutral. Erod sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that is the first out. And Erod's first strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is the ever dangerous Yordan Alvarez. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the bottom of the strike zone. That is 99 miles an hour. Hey, Corky, welcome to the stream. Count is 0-1. As you know, Alvarez is a possible candidate for the Triple Crown this year. And the pitch is on the way. Fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. Rodriguez sets and fires. That pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2. And I will tell you what, Rodriguez is throwing with some heat tonight. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 2-2. And Rodriguez sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. And Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 3, and that is his second strikeout of the night. That was a two-seamer that locked Alvarez up. He didn't know what to do with that one. Coming up to bat is Isaac Paredes, and the pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-1 on Paredes. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. Erod sets and fires, and the sinker is off the plate and low. Count is 2-2. And Erod sets and fires. That pitch is a sinker down low. Count is full. 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled down the right field line. Count remains 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is outside for ball 4. So Paredes is going to take his base. That is the first runner of the night for the Astros. And coming up to bat is Jose Altuve, the most hated Astro in Yankee land, and he is receiving his fair due of boos as usual. Boos and cheater calls. Rodriguez sets, and this ball is sky to center field. Grisham is heading back, and it goes off of his glove. He spins, fires. Paredes is heading home, and the throw is not in time. So the Astros jump out to a 1-0 lead on a double by Jose Altuve. Coming up to bat is Dalton Varsho. And Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. And Cruz sets, pitches on the way. The curveball is chopped foul down the first base line. Count remains 0-2. And ERC sets and fires. That ball is just off the plate. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Garcia. He fills it and takes it himself. And that is going to do it for the Astros in the top of the first, but not before they tag a run to take a 1-0 lead on the Yankees. Coming up to bat is going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Luis Garcia Jr. And let's take a look at our scoreboard from today. This is getaway day, so there are a lot of games that have already been played. The Rays beat the Tigers 3-0. Diamondbacks beat the Cubs 2-0. Guardians beat the Angels 4-3. Phillies beat the Mariners 6-0. Padres beat the Pirates 3-0. In the bottom of the second, the Marlins have a 2-0 lead on the Red Sox. In the bottom of the second, Nationals have a 1-0 lead on the Rockies. Heading to the bottom of the first, Astros have a 1-0 lead on the Yankees. In the bottom of the first, there is no score in the Royals-Blue Jays game. Same with the Brewers-Mets game and the Dodgers and the Braves game. And that's your active scoreboard at this time. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, welcome to the stream. Nope, I'm off for this week and next week. And Lambert sets. First pitch is on the way. And Grisham fouls that one straight back. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Grisham. And Lambert sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 3. So that's good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Trent. And he is retired looking. Lambert sets and fires, and the first pitch to Rice paints the outside corner. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls this one off the third base side. And Lambert sets, fires, and the fastball is inside. Count is 1-2 on Rice. Lambert sets, fires, and this ball is hammered to right field. And this one is going, and gone. And that is Rice's 35th home run of the game. It traveled 364 feet at 107.1 miles per hour. So the score is 1-1. So coming up to bat is Luis Garcia Jr. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup paints the inside portion for call. Strike 1. Hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and that curveball is down low. Count is 1-1. And that is going to break a 23-game scoreless streak in the first inning for the Yankees. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is chopped foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. And in true Yes Network fashion, the Yankees are showing the home run 7 times. Lambert sets, fires, and the ball is a line drive over Pena's head into left field, so he has a leadoff hit. He took that one off the end of his bat. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is called strike 1. I think that was bullshit. I think it was low. However, Bellinger's not going to challenge that one, and it is 0-1. Lambert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is Foul tipped into the glove of the catcher. Count is 0-2. And Lambert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that changeup is down low. Count is 1-2. Hey, Jacob, welcome to the stream. Lambert sets and fires, and Bellinger grounds this one through the first base, and it's going to hit Garcia in the back of the head. It's going to roll into center field. Bellinger is going to end up at second. Garcia is going to end up at third. And Jacob has donated 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Jacob. Coming up to bat is George Lombard Jr. Yankees have runners at second and third with 1 out. Kaz hasn't rung in yet. Pitch is on the way, and Lombard grounds this one to the first baseman. Walker's going to take it himself, but that is going to score a run. So Garcia is going to come in, and that puts the Yankees up 2-0 or 2-1. Bellinger's at third base, and coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. And Lambert sets. First pitch is on the way, and come on, Ben. He swings at a fastball way out of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. You haven't been doing that for a while. Come on, let's knock it off. And Lambert sets. Fastball is way up high. Count is 1-1. All right, Spencer, duck on the pond. Let's bring him in the home. And the pitch is on the way, and Jones fouls this one down the line. That's going to make the stands. Count is 1-2. All right, Jones. Don't need anything but a base wrap. And the pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high. Count is 2-2. And Garcia sets, fires, and Jones swings at the fastball out of the strike zone high. So he is down on strikes, but not before the Yankees end up pulling 2 runs in this inning to take a 2-1 lead on the Astros. Coming up to bat for the Astros in the top of the second is Christian Walker, Taylor Trammell, and Cam Smith. And for those of you that are here, we have an open poll that has 13 votes in it. So if you haven't, please let your voice be heard and your vote be counted, and drop your vote in our poll. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal is 30 likes for our live play-by-play streams and we are currently at 21. So we're 9 away from hitting that goal, and we're only going into the second inning. And for those of you that are here, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, we're at 779 subscribers, one short of our next milestone of 880. Actually, it was 879. If you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them here every day. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. That was a good short you dropped today. Go ahead and drop the link and let the audience have a look at it. If you like shorts, well, I drop those almost daily. I dropped 2 today. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk from the chat, well, I host those too. So if these things appeal to you, then please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. And Rodriguez fires. The first pitch is a sinker in their call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. And the next pitch is on the way. The curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Erod sets and fires, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-2 on Walker. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chopped up the middle. Lobar fields it and fires to Garcia offline, but Garcia lays the tag on Walker for the first out. Coming up to bat is Taylor Trammell. So, Sean, how is your short doing thus far? I know you only had it out for an hour or so. First pitch is on the way, and wow, the curveball looked like it damn sure caught the inside corner, but it's called ball one, and Wells is not challenged. The count is 1-0. Trammell showed bunt. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And Rodriguez sets, fires. That pitch is chop foul down the third base line. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way. The changeup is down low. Count is now full, 3-2. All right. It'll pick up. And Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. That is Elmer's third strikeout of the night. He is at 34 pitches. There are 2 outs, and Cam Smith is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. Count is 1-0 on Smith. The next pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the bottom portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Rodriguez sets and fires, and that sinker is just low. Count is 2-1. Rodriguez sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the top of the strike zone. Count is full. 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike three. And that is going to do it for the Astros. That is his fourth strikeout of the night. Well, when Elmer came up earlier this season, he was pitching and definitely wasn't confident in his stuff. Well, he is attacking like a bulldog, and he is taking names and kicking asses. So, for those of you that are here, we have 15 votes in our active poll. So, if you haven't, please let your voice be heard and your vote be counted, and drop your vote. Here on Yankees Egg the Truth, we strive for 30 likes in each live play-by-play. We are currently at 21. So we are 9 away from our goal of 30. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the bottom of the second is Jazz Chisholm, Austin Wells, and Jose Caballero. So can we keep the merry-go-round going? First pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls the four-seamer off. Count is 0-1. And Lambert sets and fires. His next pitch is a fastball up high. Count is 1-1 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls that straight back. Count is 1-2. All right, Jazz, prepare for the curveball because that's the book on you. Lambert sets and fires, and that ball is drilled to the right of Pena. Pena hops up and throws it, and that is going to bounce away from Walker. So that is going to be I think Jazz was going to beat that out. It should be an infield single. That was like a Derek Jeter hop that Pena tried to do. All right, Jacob, we'll see you when you get back. Austin Wells is coming up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be a call. Strike one. Fastball painted the inside corner. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. And Lambert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in the dirt. Count is 2-1 on Wells. And Lambert sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells, God's sakes, swings at a changeup that is in the dirt. It was never a strike. Count is 2-2. Well, we appreciate you being here, Robert. Now Wells is taking time out, hopefully to pull his head out of his stump and swing at balls that are in the strike zone. Lambert checks on the runner. He sets. And there is a pickoff attempt at first. Jazz is back easily. And Lambert sets. Jazz takes off. And he is going to be in there safe for his 36 steal. Pena tried to deke Jazz. And the count is 3-2 on Wells. That changeup was off the plate, and the pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls it off. Count remains 3-2. All right, Austin, duck on the pond, productive at bat. And Lambert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 4. So Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with nobody out. Jose Caballero is coming up to bat. Would I be surprised if Cabby tried to lay a bunt down? Well, the answer is no, I would not. First pitch is on the way, and Caballero shows bunt, but that pitch is way off the plate. Count is 1-0. And they are playing the middle infielders at normal double play depth. The corners are showing crash down, And the pitch is on the way, and Cabby bunts that one foul. Hey, Luis, welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and that is a bunt pop-up to the pitcher. And that is the first out of the inning. Runners are going to retreat back to the base. No advancement. Not a good bunt. Not a good piece of situational hitting. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Will Captain Clutch be able to come through and plate another run? Pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls that one straight back. Count is 0-1. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we're in the bottom of the second. Yankees have a 2-1 lead. Runners at first and second with one out. Trent Grisham is up to bat. 0-1 count. And the catcher is calling timeout and heading to the mound. Pena, the catcher's heading back to the plate. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled back. Count is 0-2. Lambert sets, and he steps off the mound to chase Jazz back. First disengagement. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-2 on Grishbob. All right, Captain Clutch, let's get her done, baby. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls this down the right field or left field line, and it's going to be in the stands. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Lambert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that changeup is off the plate. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Altuve. He fires to second to get Wells. Not any chance to get Chisholm at first. So the Yankees now have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. He hit a solo shot home run in his first at bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a cutter inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is inside. Count is 2-1 on Rice. And Lambert sets. It's a weak pickoff attempt at first. Grisham is back standing up. So first disengagement there. Hey, welcome, Ace. And pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is now 3-1. Chia to you too, my brother. Thanks for being a member for 5 months. Next pitch is on the way, and that is way up high for ball 4. So the bases are going to be juiced full of Yankees. Coming up to bat is Luis Garcia Jr. And it looks like the pitching coach is coming out to talk to his young pitcher on the mound. Actually, I don't think he's young because he came over from the Japanese league last year, so he had major league time before. So let's plate some runs and give Rodriguez a little bit of gap. First pitch is on the way, and Garcia swings and misses at the sinker. That was in his target zone. Count is 0-1. Lambert sets. The pitch is on the way, and that curveball is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And Lambert sets. Pitch is all the way, and that is chop foul, straight back. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is going to be Lambert's 50th pitch of the game. Next pitch is on the way, and Garcia hammers this one foul, but it is going to bend at the foul pole. That one It crossed just in front of the foul pole. And the crew chief is going to review this one. He didn't miss it. I mean, I looked at the replay. That hooked right in front of the foul pole. And it is confirmed that it is a foul ball. Garcia is back in the box. Pitch is on the way, and this is looped into left field. Trammell is on it and is going to make the play for the third out. And the Yankees are going to leave the bases loaded. So the Yankees are going to leave the bases loaded. Coming up to bat is Christian Vasquez, Jeremy Pena, and Yordan Alvarez. 9, 1, and 2. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please let your voice be heard and your vote be counted, and drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 19 votes. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 23, so we're just 7 away from hitting that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Let's take a look at today's active scoreboard. In the bottom of the fourth, the Marlins lead the Red Sox 2-0. In the top of the fifth, the Colorado Rockies lead the Nationals 2-1. Heading to the top of the third, Yankees lead the Astros 2-1. In the bottom of three, there is no score in the Royals-Blue Jays game. In the top of the third, Brewers are beating the Mets 4-0. And in the bottom of the second, the Braves and the Dodgers are locked up at ones. There is no score in the White Sox-Rangers game. And the Orioles lead the Cardinals 2-0 in the top of the first. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the sinker paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1 on Vasquez. He's hitting .217 on the season, 7 home runs, 25 RBIs, and a .618 OPS. Rodriguez sets and fires. That sweeper is inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker paints the outside corner. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper breaks high and outside. Count is evened at 2-2. What color is your goose? Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Caballero. Caballero fields and fires a one-hopper to Garcia for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jeremy Pena. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the curveball is just low. Count is 1-0 on Pena. Rodriguez sets, fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to George Lombard Jr. He fields and fires across the diamond to get Pena by a couple of steps. And that is your second out of the inning. Hey, NES, welcome to the stream. Well, the Yankees were pretty good until recently, getting into the 6/7th. First pitch is on the way, and Alvarez fouls the sinker off. That one came in at 98 miles an hour on the outside portion plate. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-1. Rodriguez sets and fires. The pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Alvarez is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Caballero. Caballero fields it and fires it to Garcia for the third out. 1, 2, 3, and that's all we're going to see. Coming up in our half of the third is going to be Cody Bellinger, George Lombard Jr., and Spencer Jones. Well, how are we feeling about the game so far? I'd like to see us tack some more runs on. Other than that, Rodriguez is pitching a fantastic game this evening. Hey, Dev, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you hopping in. I'd like to see 20 runs, actually, but I'll settle for 20 hits. And if you've ever seen Caddyshack, Ted Knight fondles his club and calls it Billy, 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 Billy Baru. So maybe we should say Belly, 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 Belly Baru. And the first pitch is on the way, and the cutter is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Belly is 0 for 1 on the day. He reached on a fielder's choice. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger swings and misses at the cutter. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low.
You need some Yankee spirit.
I always need some Yankee love. So hop up, little man. And what do you got?
Let's go Yankees. Win it all and swing good.
Let's go Yankees. Win it all.
I'm trying to do the song line.
And the pitch is on the way, and that is Sky to center field. Varsho is closing on it. All right, push a button. That one didn't do anything.
Let's try the home.
Yep. All right. Good job. Charge. All right. I love you. You're about to head to bed? All right. And the first pitch to Lombard is a sinker down low. Count is 1-0. My grandson's heading to bed, so he wanted to give us some advanced Let's Go Yankees luck. So hopefully it takes off. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded up the middle. Altuve is going to move to his right, flip across his body, and get Lombard by just a half a step. So that is the second out. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones, 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-0. Alrighty. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Jones. And the pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the changeup. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Jones swings at the high fastball for call. Strike 2. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and Jones fouls the fastball that was around his neck off. Count remains 2-2. All right, kid, stop going after the crap that's out of the strike zone and high. And Lambert sets and fires, and he swings and misses at the changeup down low for strike 3. So Yankees go down in order. Coming up in the top of the fourth is going to be Paredes, Altuve, and Varsho. And let's take a look at our active scoreboard and see what we got going on. In the bottom of the fifth, the Marlins are leading the Red Sox still 2-0. In the top of the fifth, the Rockies extended their lead over the Nationals 4-1. As you know, heading to the top of 4, the Yankees have a 2-1 lead on the Astros. In the top of the fourth, there is no score in the Blue Jays-Royals game. In the bottom of the third, the Brewers are leading the Mets 4-0. In the top of the third, the Dodgers have hopped out to a 3-1 lead on the Braves. In the top of two, there is no score in the Rangers-White Sox game. And in the bottom of the first, the Orioles have a 5-0 lead on the Cards. And that's your active scoreboard at this time. For those of you that are out there, we have 23 votes in our active poll. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted, and drop your vote in our poll. Thank you for all those who have participated. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 29, so we are one away from that milestone of 30. And here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 779 subs, just one away from meeting our next milestone of, or it's 879, one away from meeting our goal of 880 subs. If you like play-by-plays, well, this may be I call them every day. First pitch is on the way, the sinker's inside. If you like shorts, I drop them every day. Dropped a couple today, so if you haven't, check those out. And if you like open panels where you can talk baseball, well, I host those too. Please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. And Rodriguez sets and fires, and this one is skied to right field. It is a broken bat pop-up, and Jones is closing in on it. Going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jose Altuve. 1-for-1 on the day with a double and an RBI. So, kid, do not pitch this guy a fastball in the strike zone on the first pitch. And the pitch is on the way. The sinker is skied to right field. And Jones is drifting, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Three pitches, 2 outs. Can't complain about that whatsoever. Coming up to bat is Dalton Varsho, 0-for-1 on the night with a ground out. And Rodriguez sets and fires. That sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Rodriguez sets and fires. And that changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled right into the grill of the umpire. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is hammered foul down the first base line. Count remains 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right center field. Grisham is heading back, and that is going to be in the bullpen. And it is a tie game. That is Dalton Varsho's 10th home run of the season. That one went 412 feet at 102.3 miles an hour. That was a cement mixer changeup right down the heart of Broadway. Coming up to bat is Christian Walker. Next pitch is on the way, and that is bounce to Lombard. He backhands it, fires across the diamond for the third out of the inning, but not before the Astros tied this game up with a solo shot home run from Dalton Varsho. So the score is now 2-2. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the fourth is Jazz Chisholm Jr., Austin Wells, and Jose Caballero. And let's see, is it normal for Cass to miss a stream? I know I missed many, but it's the first time that I've been here that he isn't. He doesn't generally show up at the start of the game, so he'll most likely hop in at some point, probably around the fifth inning or so. The pitch that Varsho hit out was the worst pitch that he's thrown this evening. So, you know, sometimes young kids give up the bomb, and it was his turn. That's right. He did mention he was headed to Florida. Was he driving or flying? Well, that sucks, Shad. And Lambert sets and fires, and that curveball drops in for call, strike one. And Lambert sets and fires, and this is a line drive into center field. Varsho fields it, and Jazz is on base with his second hit of the game. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. He does not have official plate appearance because he walked in his first at-bat. So will Jazz disrupt this pitcher? Is the Jazz Express going to be on the way for his 37th steal? Pitch is on the way, and Wells lines this one into right field. Jazz is going to stop at second, so Yankees have runners at first and second with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. Caballero is 0 for 1 on the day. He popped a bunt up to the pitcher. Astros are in on the grass at the corner, playing the other runners or position players at double play depth. And the first pitch is on the way. The sweeper's down low. Count is 1-0. And Cabby did not show bunt. And Lambert sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is in there for call. Strike one. Catches the inside portion of the plate. Count is 1-1. And Lambert sets. And he steps off to chase Jazz back. Of course, the Yankee fans are booing. Pitch is on the way, and this is looped into right field. It's going to be a hop, and that is a base hit. So the bases are now juiced full of Yankees with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 0 for 2 on the night. So can Trent plate a run for us? Lambert sets and fires, and Grisham swings and misses at the changeup. Count is 0-1. Looked like Grish was trying to add 4 runs in this part of the inning. Lambert sets and fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-1. So we have Chisholm at third, Wells at second, and Caballero at first, and a 1-1 count on Trent Grisham. Will Captain Clutch come through? And this pitch is grounded to Altuve. It flips to Pena, back to Walker for the 4-6-3 double play, but Jazz is going to score, so that's going to take the Yankees up 3-2. There is a runner at third, and Rice is up to bat, 1 for 1 on the day with a home run and a walk. First pitch is on the way. The cutter is up high. Count is 1-0. Duck on the pond, Ben. Don't need a blast, just a bloop. And the pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Trammell is backing up, and he is going to make the play just short of the warning track. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in our half of the fourth. But not before the Yankees score a run to take a 3-2 lead on the Astros. So they have answered back once again. Coming up to bat in the top of the fifth is Taylor Trammell, Cam Smith, and Christian Vasquez. 7, 8, and 9. Currently, we have 27 votes in our active poll. So if you haven't voted, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Thank you for the 27 who have participated. And in our active game, we always strive for 30 votes. Well, guess what? Or 30 likes. We're at 32. So I guess we're going to shoot for our next goal of 65. So we're just 33 away from tying our all-time high. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 879 likes or subs. Next goal is 880. And ultimately, our goal is 1,000 subs before the end of this season. So, if you're not a member of the Yankees Ugly Truth family, you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them every day. I dropped 2 today. And if you like open panels where the chat can come up, well, I do those too. My last one was on Monday. So if these things appeal to you, then maybe the Yankees The Ugly Truth is the place for you. And Rodriguez sets, fires, and the first pitch is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Trammell. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Rodriguez sets and fires, and that curveball is just high. Count is 1-1, or 2-0. Rodriguez is at 66 pitches. So his pitch count is looking solid. Next pitch is on the way, and this is line to Bellinger. Bellinger is backing up, and he's going to make a fine running catch on the warning track for the first out. Coming up to bat is Cam Smith. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout also. And Rodriguez sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Beautiful sweeper. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and the sinker's in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is sky to center field. Grisham is running to left center field, and he makes a fine running catch for the second out. Coming up to bat is Christian Vasquez, 0 for 1 on the night with a ground out in his first plate appearance. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker's off the plate. Count is 1-1. Rodriguez sets and fires, and the sinker paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. That was a 98-mile-an-hour sinker, so he is still maintaining the velo. Rodriguez sets and fires, and that sinker is just tapped foul. Count remains 1-2. And Rodriguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that pitch is waved at by Vasquez for strike 3. And that is another 1-2-3 inning for Rodriguez. So we're halfway through this game. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 5th is going to be Garcia, Bellinger, and Lombard Jr. And let's take a look at our active scoreboard. In the bottom of the sixth, the Marlins are still maintaining a 2-0 lead on the Red Sox. In the top of the sixth, the Rockies have a 4-1 lead on the Nationals. As you know, going to the bottom of the fifth, Yankees have a 3-2 lead on the Astros. In the bottom of the fifth, the Jays have taken a 3-0 lead on the Royals. In the top of the fourth, the Brewers have extended their lead over the Mets 7-0. In the bottom of the fourth, the Dodgers have a slim 3-2 lead on the Braves. In the bottom of the second, White Sox have a 2-0 lead on the Rangers. And in the bottom of the second, Orioles have a 7-1 lead on the Cardinals. And that is your active scoreboard. You are absolutely right, James. They do need to tax some insurance runs. I'll tell you what, his fastball and sinker are ticking 2 to 3 miles faster than they were when he was up here last time. I don't know why in the hell they would be having a George Costanza bobblehead. I don't know about you, but I was never really a fan of Seinfeld. I didn't like that show at all. And the first pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Yes, Tampa did play. They beat their team 3-0. Garcia is 1 for 2 on the day. Next pitch is on the way, and he swings and foul tips a sinker. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Garcia. Lambert sets and fires. That curveball is in the dirt, bounces in front of the plate. Count is 2-2. Lambert is at 78 pitches. And he sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Walker. He flips to Lambert, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2 on the evening with a fielder's choice and a line out. And the first pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one on Belly. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounce to Walker again. This time he's going to take it himself, and that is the second out of the inning. First pitch is on the way to Lombard, and that is inside. Count is 1-0. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a RBI. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Lombard chops this one foul down the third base line. Count is 1-2, and Jacob is calling for a lumberyard homer. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball paints the outside corner for call. Strike three, and Lombard is punched out. And that is 5 down, 4 to go. Coming up in the top of 6 is going to be Pena, Alvarez, and Paredes. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. All right, Jacob. I don't know. We're talking about TV series. I wasn't a Seinfeld fan. I wasn't a Friends fan either. Will and Grace, didn't like that one. I liked TV series like 24. I thought that was a fantastic series. I liked Chuck, Alias, JAG, NCIS. So how are we feeling about this game? Yeah, when I was a gamer, my online profile was Jack Bauer. And JAG, Navy affiliated show, so I like that. NCIS series, I like that. Navy affiliated. And the first pitch is on the way, and Pena swings and misses. Count is 0-1. That was his 76th pitch. And the next pitch is on the way, and that sinker paints the inside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2 on Pena. Pena is 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out and a strikeout. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Rodriguez sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And down goes Pena, so that is Erod's 6th strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is Yordan Alvarez, so he's one to watch out for. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. I did watch the old Home Run Derby show. I always liked it. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. 97-mile-an-hour sinker that painted the top portion of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is looped into left field. So that is going to be his first hit of the night. Bellinger gets the ball in quickly. Coming up to bat is Isaac Paredes. Which show did you come home to watch from work, Robert? And the pitch is on the way, and Paredes bounces this one to Lombard. Lombard flips to Jazz. Jazz flips to Garcia. So that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And that is going to do it for the Astros in the top of the sixth. Strong sixth inning for Rodriguez. So I think we're going to see him in the seventh. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Austin Wells. All right, Jag. Some of the old shows that I liked Rat Patrol. I liked Hogan's Heroes, 12 O'Clock High, Star Trek. I'm sure there are more out there. I'm just not thinking of them off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I actually own the complete series of Blue Bloods, and I've liked the spinoff Boston PD with Donnie Wahlberg. That's a good show. Lambert is still going to be in the game. He is at 85 pitches. Boston Blue, that's it. Actually, they got a real good series that I like on Paramount called Landman. When that series was running, I was in the Navy and deployed most of the time, so I never really watched Tour of Duty. Pitch is on the way, and that ball goes all the way to the backstop. He missed just a little bit high. Count is 1-0. Jones is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. So let's see if he can get into the hit column tonight. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high. Actually, that might have been a cutter. Count is 2-0. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. And the next pitch is on the way, and that four-seamer paints the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is low and outside. Count is now 3-1 on Jones. And the next pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses on the changeup. Count is now 3-2. Lambert sets and fires, and that fastball paints the inside corner for call. Strike three. Jones is going to challenge. God damn it. I don't know why he's challenged this one. Oh, yeah. The ball is completely in the strike zone. So we have lost a challenge and you're struck out. Go grab the bench. Coming up to bat is Jazz. Oh, and Spencer Jones now owns the hat trick. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is up high. Count is 1-1. Jazz is 2 for 2 on the night with a stolen base and a run scored. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 2-1. And Lambert sets, fires. The changeup is off the plate. Count is now 3-1 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is full, 3-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is way up high. So that's going to be ball 4 to Jazz. So Jazz is going to be on base for the third time. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 1 for 1 on the night with a single and a base on balls. And the first pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high. And the catcher is challenging this one, so he's about to lose their challenge. And the call is confirmed. So the count is 1-0 on Wells. And the pitch is on the way. And it is not on the way. It's a pickoff attempt at first, and Jazz is back standing up. Pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer paints the outside top portion of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Jazz is thrown out stealing. And they're looking at this. I think Jazz might actually be safe. And the Yankees are going to challenge this call. That was a good throw by Vasquez, but I don't think he got him. But when you go to a replay review, you never can tell what the result's going to be. And they're going to say that the call on the field stands and the runner is out. And the fans are booing like hell. And that is the second out of the inning. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses at the changeup. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is lined into center field. It's going to drop in front of Valshow. So Wells has his second hit of the night, on base for the third time. And it looks like Espada is going to his bullpen.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time.
Hit the road,
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. And Kai Wee Tang is coming in to replace Peter Lambert. Jose Caballero will be coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the night. And I'm going to step away from the mic for just a half a click. I'll be right back. that little shmoo Wyatt is sleeping in my bed in my spot. Damn it. Tang has a 6.55 ERA in his last 9 appearances. So he's coming on to face Caballero. Tang is a right-handed pitcher. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball, actually I think it's a sinker, paints the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Cabby is 1 for 2 on the night with a single. And a pop out to the pitcher. Next pitch is on the way, and Cabby swings and misses. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Head tag sets. Pitch is all the way, and Cabby fouls the sweeper off down the first base side. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Tang sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is popped up to the infield, and that is right to Altuve to put it away for the third out. And that's going to be no runs on 2 hits, and we're heading to the top of the 7th. Leading off will be Altuve, followed by Varsho and Walker. Currently, we have 28 votes in our active poll, so if you haven't, please let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And we are at 33 likes, so we've met our goal of 30, so now we're going for our all-time high of 65. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 879 subscribers. 1 short of our next milestone of 880, but our actual milestone, our ultimate goal is 1,000. So if you haven't, or if you are not, please consider subscribing, especially if you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can come up and talk baseball. Well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. And if you are watching from your TV and you're interested in subscribing, there is a QR code in your upper left-hand corner. All you have to do is take your cell phone out, turn it into camera mode, wave it in front of the QR code, hit the hyperlink. That'll take you to my YouTube page. All you have to do is hit subscribe, and you'll be the next member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family. And from our active scoreboard, in the bottom of the 8th, the Marlins still maintain a 2-0 lead on the Red Sox. Top of the 7th, the Rockies lead the Nationals 8-1. Heading to the top of the 7th, the Yankees lead the Astros 3-2. In the top of the 7th, Blue Jays lead the Royals 3-0. In the bottom of the 5th, the Brewers lead the Mets 7-1. In the bottom of the 5th, the Braves have taken the lead on the Dodgers 4-3. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Rangers and the White Sox are locked up at 2s. And in the bottom of the 4th, the Orioles have a 7-1 lead on the Cardinals. And the first pitch to Altuve is a curveball off the plate. Count is 0-1. Or 1-0, excuse me. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-1. Or 2-0. Jesus, I'm just screwing this one up. And the next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is up high. Count is 3-0 on Altuve. And Rodriguez sets, fires, and that sinker catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be called strike 2. And Altuve is challenging the strike call. And that is going to be overturned. That is ball 4. That one missed by about an inch or so. So Altuve is going to be at first, the second walk of the night. And that looks like that's going to be it for Erod, because Booney is coming out to fetch the young lad. He had an outstanding outing. And Paul Blackburn is coming in to pitch. Fantastic job, young man. Hopefully we can hold the line and give you your first major league win. Well, while we're on the interim, I made shrimp scampi for dinner, but I didn't have the opportunity to eat it. What are you guys having for dinner, or did you have for dinner tonight? Nobody ate dinner tonight? Wow. Damn it, missed my shot. I'm going to grab another drink and I'll be right back. And Blackburn sets. The first pitch is a curveball in there for call. Strike 1 on Varsho. Count is 0-1. Varsho is 1 for 2 on the day with a solo shot home run. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is way up high. Count is 1-1. Spaghetti and meatballs with homemade marinara. All right, that's a good one. And Blackburn sets, fires, and the cutter is way up high and outside. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a line down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. It's going to get into the corner. And Altuve is going to stop at third. So that's a double for Varsho. So there are runners at second and third with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Christian Walker, 0 for 2 on the night. And the pitch is all the way, and the sweeper's up high. Count is 1-0. Walker is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of groundouts. And it looks like the Yankees are playing the infield back. And the pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to, and it is booted by Lombard. Throw to first is not in time. So the game is now tied at 3. The Astros have runners at first and third with nobody out. So that is an E6, 5th error in 5 games. And the pitch is bounced to Blackburn, and Blackburn is going to run down Varsho. So the runner is erased at third. They have runners at first and second with 1 out. Cam Smith is coming up to bat. And it looks like Lamont Wade is coming in to pinch hit for Cam Smith. So Ken Blackburn rolled the deuce. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 2-0. And Michael Fulber is warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is fouled off. Count is 2-1. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is up high. Count is 3-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. That is going to be ball 4. So the Astros are going to have the bases juiced full of Astros with 1 out. Christian Vasquez coming up to bat. Vasquez is 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a ground out. Blackburn sets, and the first pitch is a sinker way up high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. The sinker is chop foul. Count is 1-1. And Blackburn sets. And he fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Vasquez swings and misses at the sweeper. So that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jeremy Pena, 0 for 3 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper stays inside. Count is 1-0. Pena has a ground out and 2 strikeouts under his belt. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low and outside. Pena is able to check his swing, so the count is now 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And Blackburn sets, checks on the runners. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 2-2. And Blackburn steps off the mound. And Blackburn sets, and the sweeper is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. And Blackburn sets, pitch is on the way, and Pena swings and misses at the curveball. And that is going to do it for the Astros, but not before they tie this one up. So the Astros are going to leave the bases loaded. Score is 3-3, and we are headed to the 7th inning stretch. So can the Yankees answer back in the bottom of the 7th? And United States Army in the house, Sergeant Carlos Rodriguez, United States Army, served during Iraqi freedom. Thank you, sir, for your service and your dedication to our country. And thank you to all those veterans that are out there. Thank you for your service. And in our active scoreboard, the Marlins have extended their lead in the top of the ninth to 4-0. In the top of the eighth, the Rockies are leading the Nationals 10-1. As you know, heading to the bottom of the seventh, in this game, the score is 3-3. In the top of the eighth, the Blue Jays lead the Royals 3-0. In the bottom of the sixth, the Brewers lead the Mets 8-1. In the bottom of the sixth, the Braves have extended their lead to 5-3 over the Dodgers. In the bottom of the fourth, the Rangers and the White Sox are locked up at 2 apiece. In the top of the fifth, the Orioles have a 7-1 lead on the Cardinals. And in the bottom of the first, the Twins have a 1-0 lead on the Athletics. Coming up to bat in our half of the seventh is going to be Big Trent Grisham, Captain Clutch, Big Ben Rice, and Luis Garcia Jr. And it looks like Bennett Sousa is coming in to replace Kai Wee Tang. Sousa is a left-handed pitcher. And I'm going to end this active poll because the Yankees screwed the pooch last inning. We had 30 votes in our active poll. The active poll was, in Elmer Rodriguez's fourth call-up to the Yankees, will he secure his first MLB league win? 77% said yes. 13% said I don't know. 10% said no. And unfortunately, the game was tied up last inning, so there's no opportunity for a win. So, answer is no. Thank you for those who participated in our poll, and I will start another one here shortly. And the first pitch is on the way, and the slider paints the outside corner. Count is 0-1 on Grishbaum. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham loops this one into left field, and that is going to be a leadoff hit for Grisham. Trammell is going to get the ball in quickly. And the pickoff attempt at first. And Grisham just got back. He was going. And Houston is challenging the safe call. I can't tell you. I do not know if he was picked off or not. It's close, I'll tell you that. And our second active poll of the night is up. Will the Yankees retake the lead and win the game? Yes, no, I don't know. After further review, the call on the field stands. The runner is safe. And Sousa sets. First pitch is on the way, and that slider paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 1-0, or 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is down low and inside. Count is 1-1. And they are reporting that the Marlins have beaten the Red Sox. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Rice. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice taps this one foul. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Sousa sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 2-2. Sousa sets again. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way off the plate. Count is full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls the slider off. Count remains 3-2. Sousa sets, and that slider is off the plate. That's going to be ball 4. So the Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Luis Garcia Jr. Sousa checks on the runner at second. First pitch is on the way. And that's bullshit. The slider is up high, and they call it a strike. Garcia is not going to challenge. Next pitch is on the way, and Garcia waves at the slider off the plate. Count is 0-2. All three outfielders are run on. Weak arms across the board. And the pitcher steps off and chases Grisham back to second. One, two is on the way, and that is just off the plate, or the 0-2, and that is now 1-2. And Sousa sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Altuve, and that is not going to be in time. The pitcher had to cover, and the bases are now loaded. So that is an infield single for Garcia. The ball was chopped. It got past Christian Walker, and Altuve ended up feeling it. Garcia beat the pitcher to the bag. Cody Bellinger is up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is way up high. Count is 1-0. Bellinger's hit into a ground out, lineup, and a fielder's choice. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider paints the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger hammers this one to right center field. It's going to be off the wall. Grisham is heading home, and Rice is heading home. 2 runs are going to end up scoring, and that is a 2-run double for Cody Bellinger. And the Yankees now lead 5-3. Runners are at second and third with nobody out. George Lombard Jr. coming up to bat. He probably missed the grand slam by about a foot. Bellinger barreled the hell out of that one. He tattooed it. So the Astros are bringing their infield in. And the first pitch is on the way, and the slider is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Lombard. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is, or the second pitch, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Lombard. Next pitch is on the way, and Lombard chops that one foul. Slider was down low, but he managed to keep alive. Still 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and Lombard swings at a slider in the dirt for the first out. And they're going to complete the strikeout, throwing to Walker at first. Yankees still maintain runners at second and third with coming up to bat is Spencer Jones, 0 for 3 on the night with 3 strikeouts. First pitch is on the way, and he swings and misses at the slider. Count is 0-1. So let's avoid the golden sombrero and play to run. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field, and maybe 2 runs. Nope, they're going to hold Bellinger at third, so that is an RBI single for Spencer Jones. And the score is now 6-3 Yankees. Yankees have runners at first and third with 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming up to bat. He has been on base all 3 times tonight, 2 singles and a base on balls. All right, guys, let's just end this shit now. And Sousa sets. First pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls it straight back. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz waves at a slider in the dirt. Count is 0-2. All right, Jazz, ducks on the pond, baby. 70% swing. Get the ball in play. No double play. Bring in number 7. Sousa sets and fires, and the slider is down low. In the dirt, count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Jazz skies this one to left field. And this one is off the wall, and Bellinger is going to score. Jones is going to be held up at third. So that is a 1 RBI double. Yankees have runners at second and third with 1 out. Austin Wells is coming up to bat. Score is now 7-3. All right, Austin, 2 more ducks on the pond. Let's bring them in. And
Hit the road,
Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time.
Hit the road,
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. And it looks like Edyel De Los Santos is coming in to replace Bennett Sousa. De Los Santos is a right-handed pitcher. Wells is 2 for 2 on the night with a base on balls, so he has been on base all 3 plate appearances tonight. So let's keep it rolling, baby. And for those of you who have not, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 9 votes. This is our second active poll of the night. And for those of you who haven't, we are at 37 likes. Please hit the like button and share the channel out. And De Los Santos sets. First pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls that one straight back. Count is 0-1. And the infield is in still. De Los Santos sets and fires, and that changeup is way off the plate. Count is 1-1. A little bit further, and he might have thrown that one to the backstop. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls that one straight back. Count is 1-2. De Los Santos has thrown nothing but changeups, so would not be surprised if he tried to sneak a fastball past Wells. And the pitch is on the way, and that is inside. There's a snap throw to third base. Jones is back in safe. So the count is now 2-2 on Wells. And De Los Santos sets and fires, and that slider is way down low. Count is now 3-2 on Wells. Pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses for strike 3. Damn it. So Wells is down on strikes at his second out, and Jose Caballero is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 3 on the night. And the Astros infield is back at normal depth. First pitch is on the way, and that slider is called strike 1. And Caballero is challenging it. And it was low. It has been overturned. Yankees maintain their 1 challenge. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and oh my God. That one is off the plate, but it's called strike 1. Cabby does not challenge this one. Count is 1-1. And De Los Santos sets and fires. That fastball is off the plate and low. Count is 2-1. De Los Santos sets, pitches on the way, and Cabby fouls that off. I thought that was catcher's interference, but it was a ricochet off of Vasquez's mask. Direct shot. De Los Santos sets. Pitch is on the way, and Cabby swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. But not before the Yankees drop a 4 spot on the board. Coming up to bat in the top of the 8th is going to be Yordan Alvarez, Isaac Paredes, and Jose Altuve. Yep. So, for those of you that are here, if you haven't, drop your vote in our active poll. We have in our second active poll, we have 11 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Thank you for those who have participated. And here on the Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 37 likes, going for our all-time high of 65. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And I'm going to go over our complete active scoreboard. Looks like Michael Fulmer is coming in to replace Paul Blackburn. He was called up to the major leagues roster today. In our complete scoreboard, the Rays beat the Tigers 3-0. Diamondbacks beat the Cubs 2-0. Reds beat the Giants 10-9. Guardians beat the Angels 4-3. Phillies beat the Mariners 6-0. Padres beat the Pirates 3-0. Marlins defeat the Red Sox 4-0. In the top of the 8th, the Rockies have a 10-1 lead on the Nationals. As you know, in this game, the Yankees have a 7-3 lead on the Astros in the top of the 8th. Blue Jays beat the Royals 3-0, and the first pitch from Fulmer is a cutter in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. In the top of the 8th, the Brewers lead the Mets 8-1. In the bottom of the 7th, the Dodgers and the Braves are locked up at 5 apiece. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball. It says the umpire calls it a ball, but it definitely looked like it was in the strike zone. No challenge. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 2-1. In the top of the 6th, the Orioles and the Cardinals are tied at 6. Next pitch is on the way, and that is hammered foul. Count is 2-2. And in the top of the 3rd, the Twins are leading the Athletics 3-0. And that's your complete scoreboard. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is still 2-2. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball is up high. Count is now full, 3-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. Alvarez is down on strikes. Coming up to bat is Isaac Paredes, 0 for 2 on the night with a base on balls and a run scored. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Fulmer sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is up and in. Has Paredes doing a spin out. Count is 1-1. And Fulmer sets. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter is just off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way. This is grounded to Jazz, a one-hopper. Jazz fields it cleanly and fires to Garcia for the second out. Coming up to bat is that nasty little turd, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on the night with a double, base on balls, and an RBI. And of course, they're playing Altuve's song with the loud boo bird and cheater. And the pitch is on the way. This is chopped to Jose. Jose feels it and fires to first for the third out. So that is a great first inning for Michael Firmer as he makes his Yankee debut. 3 up and 3 down. Coming up for the Yanks in the bottom of the 8th is going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Luis Garcia Jr. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. So, well, how are we feeling about our game tonight? It is a good approach from the lineup. Not trying to bang out home runs and keeping the line moving. What's ha-ha, Corky? And De Los Santos is coming out for his second inning of work. First pitch is on the way, and that is going to be a slider that paints the outside corner for Call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is up high. Count is 1-1. Grisham is 1 for 4 on the night with a single and a run scored. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham skies this one to right field. Wade is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the first out. Ben Rice is 1 for 2 on the night with a solo shot home run and 2 base on balls. And the pitch is on the way. That slider is high and off the plate. Count is 1-0. And they have Hill and Bednar warming up in the pen. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Rice. Pitch is on the way, and Rice hammers this one foul. Count is 2-1. Yeah, I can't really say what I feel about that special player. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is down low. Count is 3-1 on Rice. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is way inside for ball 4. So that is going to be Rice's third walk of the night. Coming up to bat is Luis Garcia Jr., 2 for 4 on the night with a pair of runs scored. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to right field. Garcia is standing there looking at it because that one is definitely out of here. Going, and gone, and that is Garcia's 28th home run of the season. So the Yankees now have a 9 spot on the board. That one went 354 feet at 99.5 miles an hour. And the Yankees have a 9-3 lead on the Astros. And the first pitch is on the way, and Bellinger pops this one up. Walker is tracking it and is going to make the play in foul territory. 42nd out. Coming up to bat is George Lombard Jr. 0 for 4 on the night with 2 strikeouts and an RBI. So that is 2 home runs in 2 nights for Garcia. Next pitch is on the way, and that is way inside. That goes all the way to the backstop. And the next pitch is on the way, and Lombard fouls that one straight back. Count is 1-1. And Del Santos sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 1-2. Well, our special people are not coming into this stream, that's for sure. So the serial optimism is working out on the game 2 for tonight. And the pitch is on the way, and Lombard fouls that off. Count remains 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. And there is a pitch clock violation on De Los Santos, so that is going to be an auto ball. So the count is going to be 2-2. And De Los Santos sets and fires, and Lombard swings and misses. So Lombard is down on strikes, but not before the Yankees add another 2 runs on the board with a 2-run blast from Luis Garcia Jr. So heading to the top of the 9th, Yankees have a 9-3 lead on the Astros. Coming up to bat is Varsho, Walker, and Trammell. I anticipate we're going to see at least one pinch hitter in this inning. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. This is our second poll of the night. We currently have 14 votes. So if you haven't, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 39 likes for this stream. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are going for our all-time high of 65 likes. So we're a ways away from that. And let's take a look at our active scoreboard. In our game, the Yankees have a 9-3 lead going to the top of the 9th against the Astros. In the bottom of the 9th, the Brewers have an 8-1 lead on the Mets. In the top of the 8th, the Dodgers and Braves are locked up at 5 apiece. In the bottom of the 6th, the White Sox have a 6-2 lead on the Rangers. In the top of the 7th, Orioles and Cardinals are locked up at 7. And in the bottom of the 4th, the Twins have a 3-0 lead on the Athletics. And that is your active scoreboard for tonight. And the first pitch is on the way. Tim Hill is in. That is bounced to Garcia, and he steps on first for the first out. 1 down in the 9th. This obviously is not a save situation. Walker is 0 for 3 on the night with an RBI. First pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is way up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-0. So, guys and gals out there, next pitch is on the way, and that is called ball one. Wells is, or ball three. Wells is challenging it. So, who is your MVP of tonight's game? And the call is overturned. That is a strike. So the count is 2-1 on Walker. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounce to Jazz. Jazz fields it cleanly and fires to Garcia for the second out. And it looks like Nelson Vasquez is coming in to pinch hit for Taylor Trammell. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is popped up, and that is going to make it out of play behind Wells. Count is 1-1. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the top corner of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2, and the Yankees are a strike away from evening the series up. And the pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. And the Astros are going to go down in order. And, of course, they are playing New York, New York. And I'm going to end the active poll. For our second active poll of the night, we had 16 votes. Will the Yankees retake the lead and win the game? 94% of you said yes. 6% said I don't know. And 0% said no. So thank you for participating in your poll, and congratulations to the 94% that got that poll question right. Before I end, who was your MVP for tonight? The numbers for tonight: Yankees win 9-3. The Yankees had 9 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. The Astros had 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Paul Blackburn is going to take the win and advance his record to 6-2. And Seuss is going to take the loss and drop his record to 1-3. All righty. And I'm going to end this one in my traditional fashion with Let's Go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. I will be back tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. to call the rubber match, the series finale. So please consider hopping on and listening to a little bit of baseball. And I'm going to tell you, my MVP for tonight's game is Elmer Rodriguez. All right. have a great night, rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.